Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Cubing Edition. That's right, everybody. Today we've got a brand new episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Cubing Edition, so let's meet our contestants. First, we have a former world record holder and world champion in multi-blinds from India, Shivam Bansal. And teaming up with him for a chance at our grand prize of $1 million, we have a former Asian record holder in big blinds who's interested in chess, Go, shogi, astrophysics, and drums, who has spent about a year worth of waking time on 5-style, Abhijeet Gokar.
Hi, happy to be here.
Welcome, guys. How are you feeling going into the show?
Little nervous, but quite excited.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
I'm quite happy to have Shivam as a teammate, so I can rest a bit. He knows all the stuff.
That's good. That's good. All right, so let's explain the rules of the show. So, you guys have got 15 cubing-related trivia questions between you and our grand prize of $1 million. The questions will get harder as the values go up, and both the $1,000 and $32,000 questions are our milestone questions. That means you can't walk away with less than that if you get them correct. You have 3 lifelines to help you out along the way: 50-50, ask the audience, and phone a friend. And of course, if you're unsure of a question and would rather keep the money you have so far, you can walk away at any time. So does all that sound good?
Yep.
All right. So with that, let's play for $100. For $100, which of the following colors is not found on a standard Rubik's Cube? Is it A, green, B, blue, C, yellow, or D, ultraviolet?
Yeah.
I think that green and yellow are there. That I'm sure.
Yeah, also the blue is always there. Even in the Japanese color scheme, we have these 3 colors. So yeah, even the pre-2010 eras, there were all these 3 colors. But what I'm confused about is we are going out of the visible spectrum with ultraviolet. That's strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, will we be counting only human vision in this, or like some other animals also?
Oh, don't get me started on that. But yeah, I think so it's only for humans. Standard Rubik's Cube means for humans. So yeah.
D
Shivam? Yeah, D is the answer.
final answer.
Final answer for $100? Ultraviolet is correct. Nicely done.
Yeah.
All right, let's go for $200. Which of the following is the name of an official WCA event? Is it A, juggling, B, pie eating, C, cup stacking, or D, square one?
Okay, fun fact. I think so Shivam has done all 4 of this, which is nice.
I haven't done pie.
I think you haven't done. Okay.
Juggling, cup stacking, and square one.
Okay.
So cup stacking also uses stat match, so it might be in a WC event.
Yeah.
But yeah, square one. I think I'm leaning for square one. What do you think?
Yeah. Square one is the way to go. Really interesting puzzle. And in an alternate universe, there might be square one as the main event where there's a Max Park who's breaking world records in square one. But sadly, it's 3x3 overshadows it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So square one, we go with that.
Yep.
All right.
Square one, final answer.
All right, for $200, square one is correct. Nicely done. All right, you guys are going to be going for $300 now. For $300, what is the first name of the inventor of the Rubik's Cube? Is it A, Erno, B, Hiroshi, C, Quincy, or D, Gimetta?
Gimetta is a new name. Shivam, have you heard of any Europeans or someone?
I have heard only the first 3 names.
Yeah, Gimetta is completely new. I don't know, I have to check it out later.
How do we know that Rubik's wasn't the first name of the inventor?
I don't know, like Rubik is a family name, I guess. We have to go to Hungary and find out, but that's for a later time.
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah.
for now we can go with Arno. A Arno.
Yep, AR is the way to go.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
All right, for $300, of course, A, Erno is correct. Nicely done. All right, Let's go for $500. Which of the following puzzles has fewer than 6 faces? Is it A? Oh, that's supposed to say face-turning octahedron. Sorry about that. The face-turning octahedron. B. Scube. C. Pyraminx. Or D. Gigaminx?
Shivam, you take it. It's your favorite event.
Pyraminx has 12 faces, I guess. Cube has 6. Face turning octahedron has how many?
8.
8?
Shivam, 8.
It's not available in most cube stores, so that's why I haven't.
Yeah, it's tough to get it. Also, you have to mod it. Once you get a face turning octahedron, it's like 2010's cubing era. You have to mod it, and then it's all weird stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Pyraminx has 4.
Yeah, Pyraminx is the answer.
Yeah, Pyraminx was one of my main events before MBIT, so I used to do that a lot.
Yeah,
Very cool.
And our host has Master Pyraminx as his main event.
Yeah, and I'm also the world championship record holder in Pyraminx single.
Yeah, and Worlds 2015, you had the fastest Pyraminx single of 1.43.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Which was interesting.
So let's go with Pyraminx.
Pyraminx, is that going to be your final answer?
Yeah. Fine.
For $500? That's correct. A Pyraminx does, in fact, have 4 faces.
Wow.
Alright guys, so you're going to be going for $1,000 now, which is our first milestone question. So if you get this right, you can't leave with anything less than that. So are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, for $1,000, let's play. Which of the following cubers is not most known for puzzle building? Is it A. Nathan Wilson, B. Oscar Roth Anderson, C. Tony Fisher, or D. Gregoire Pfennig?
Yeah.
It should be Oscar Roth Anderson, right?
Correct, Shiva. It's Oscar and Anderson. I don't think so. He has tried modding. We have to go.
Have you heard of A&D?
Yeah, Nathan Wilson is a popular Australian modder. I've been following him since 2017. Tony Fisher makes really comical videos. I love his content.
He has many records.
And Gregory Pfennig, Shivam, today we were preparing, and I told his name.
Okay, I forgot, I think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's B. Oscar, if he has ever tried it, he has never made it public. So, yeah, that's for sure.
Okay, so Oscar Roth Anderson, we'll go with that.
Is that your final answer for $1,000?
Yes.
Alright, for $1,000, congratulations, Oscar Roth Anderson is correct. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so you've won $1,000 and you're going to be going for $2,000 right after this commercial break. See you guys soon. And we're back with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Cubing Edition. So, when we left off, Shivam and Abhijeet just won $1,000 and they're going to be going for $2,000. But before that, I want to ask you guys a little bit about yourselves just so we can get to know you a little better, especially for the people at home. So let's start with you, Shivam. So I've been watching you progress in multi-blinds for a really long time, and you got the world record a while ago with 48 out of 48 successfully solved cubes. And so, yeah, you have currently you have held the world record in the past. So since that happened, has that changed how you practice at all? Was the world record your big goal and then you sort of stopped practicing, or are you still practicing a lot?
I think my main goal in cubing when I started was to get a national record, and then when I got it was an Asian record, and then it was the world record. So world record took me a long time, I think 2 or 3 years of hard practice. So when I got it, I thought that I'll just take a break because 40 out of 48 was at my peak performance at home. So I couldn't expect to do any better. So unless I practiced for many months and learn new commutator and stuff, I wasn't going to improve past 50. So I just relaxed after that, and I just practiced for the world championship, and it was happening. And now I just practice for major comps as they come, and not doing that much serious practice at home.
Gotcha. Well, congrats. That's still an amazing record to this day.
Yeah,
Very well
thank you.
done. Yeah. All right, and Abhijeet. So for those at home who don't know, you've been working really hard on 5-style over the past few years, and could you explain for the people who might not know a bit about what it is and maybe tell us about your progress so far?
Yeah, so like cubes, they have corners and edges. And yeah, that's for the 3x3. If you go even into bigger cubes, you have like new pieces. And these piece types can circulate within each other. So what I mean by 5-style is 5 pieces circulating 5 pieces of the same type circulating. So that's the Alex set. And the non-trivial part about that is that there are just too many cases about there are just too many cases in the order of 10 to the power 5, which makes it very hard to like kind of get familiarized with it, because we are generally used to 50 OLLs and 21 PLLs. People go on to learn like CBLLs and then 3-stack. But yeah, it's a good endeavor, and like it's something. It's kind of like a mathematical quest. I do not want to get a world record or something with it, but yeah, it's a kind of a, like mathematicians, they always like to find out are the number of prime numbers infinite or not, and they spend a lot of university grant money and their mental efforts on it. So if they are doing such weird stuffs and it's funded, why can't I do this kind of thing? Which is I find it quite interesting. It's a nice problem.
Very cool. Very cool. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing. All right. So with that, are you guys ready to continue playing for $2,000?
Yeah.
All right. The questions are going to get a bit harder here, so best of luck to you guys. For $2,000, let's play. How many panels are on a standard Rubik's Magic? Is it A, 6, B, 8, C, 10, or D, 12?
1, 2, 3, 4,
6,
5. Yeah, it looks 6. Because there's Rubik's Magic and then Master Magic.
Master Magic is a bit wider in the horizontal.
Yeah.
I haven't ever solved or seen a magic in person, so I'm just basing this off the pictures, because I know there's like loops, like Olympic rings,
Yeah.
and or wait, it won't be an odd number because they're like, is it symmetric?
Yeah, all the 4 numbers are even. But I'm going to go with 6. But the thing is, I haven't got a I've never bought a Rubik's Magic, so I don't know for sure the answer.
So should we use like audience poll of 50-50?
Yeah, I think so. That would be a good thing to do.
50-50. So what are we thinking? 6 or 8, or could like 10 or 12 also be possible?
I think so. Audience poll will clear out 2 options, and then we'll have a better decision. I'm going with 6, but we'll do the poll.
No, so 50-50 or poll?
Let's see. Let's try poll.
Let's think about it, because 10 panels isn't too much for.
I guess polling might clear out our doubts.
Okay, fine. Let's use audience poll.
All right. So you'd like to ask the audience?
Yeah.
All right. Audience, for $2,000, Shivam and Abhijeet need your help. So the question is, how many panels are on a standard Rubik's Magic? Is it A, 6, B, 8, C, 10, or D, 12? On your keypads using A, B, C, or D, vote now. All right, so the votes are in. We have 8% for A, 6, 92% for B, 8, and 0% for both 10 and 12. So we've got a pretty overwhelming majority here for B.
Yeah. So lucky we didn't go with 6. That's good.
Yeah, it's quite lucky, because like I just closed my eyes and tried to visualize, and it was looking like 6 because it's a double V, and when it's solved. But yeah, it was a wild guess. Unless I don't own it, I don't know how it functions.
So let's go with the audience. I hope
Yeah.
at least some of them have had magics in the past. So yeah, 8. I'll
We'll go with
with
me.
8.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
All right, for $2,000. Great job, guys. That's correct. Very well done.
We stayed at the stop.
Great use of the lifeline there. And yeah, so are you guys ready to go for $4,000 now? You've got 2 lifelines left.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, for $4,000, let's play. Which of the following is not the name of a 5x5 speed cube? Is it A, the Moyu Outrong WRM, B, the YJ Yusu V2M, C, the Chiyi Chizhang S, or D, the Yushin Cloud? And for reference, some of these puzzles may have 5x5 in the name as well, but I have removed that for any of the ones that are 5x5s.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite puzzles, 5x5, and I own a lot of 5x5s actually.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Ochuang is there. Ochuang is a 5x5.
Aochang is there. Zisheng also I have bought it, so it exists.
Yeah, Asian is also 5 5. Yusu and Yuxin Cloud.
Yeah.
You know about
There is a U series started, I think so, 2 years back, but Yosu doesn't seem legitimate. And yeah, there was a Yulong V2M, so I think so that and this is mixed up to create some confusion in the option B. So that we have to. I'm quite sure that B is somewhat dubious, and D exists. Ocean Cloud exists.
Cloud 5 by 5?
Yeah, it exists.
Okay. So we can go. We can go with B. You're sure about B?
Yeah, I'm quite sure about it.
Okay.
YJ Yusu V2M doesn't exist.
Okay. Then let's go with that. B.
All right, is that your final answer for $4,000?
Yes.
For $4,000, YJ Yusu is correct. Nice job. So that's actually a 4x4, believe it or not. It is not a 5x5
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
And the V2M is not there, right? It's only the YJ Yusu.
The YJ Yusu V2M is a real 4x4, but it's not a
okay.
5x5. Yeah.
Little bit of misinformation in my head then.
Uh-huh. All right. So nice job. You have 2 lifelines left, and you're going for $8,000. Are you ready to get started?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. For $8,000, let's play. In which of the following events has Felix Zemdegs never held a world record? Is it A, 3x3 one-handed, B, 4x4 blindfolded, C, 7x7 cube, or D, Megaminx?
Shivam.
So Felix has had many world records in one-handed, both single and average. Same with 7x7, and that's common knowledge. But in 4x4, in 2011 he broke the world record.
Yeah. 337 point something. I don't remember the decimals. 337.
Yeah, I just remember 337.
4-2?
And that was quite an unexpected world record, I think. Because
yeah, I think so. Zaid Khani was sitting right beside him, and he was like stunned.
He didn't use commutators. I think he used U2M.
Yeah, he used 3OP method, which he even still uses it. And a 3OP for corners, for maybe R2 for wings, U2 for centers, I guess.
So all these are eliminated, and Megaminx, I think he's been in the top 5 in the world.
Yeah, he has got tons of OCRs in Megaminx, but never world record.
Never world record. So D
Megaminx. Yeah, D Megaminx is the answer.
Is that your final answer for $8,000?
Yep.
For $8,000. Felix Zemdegs has never had a world record in Megaminx. That is correct. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Nicely done. All right, you're going for $16,000 now. Let's play. What is God's number in quarter turn metric for the 3x3x3 cube? Is it A, 20, B, 22, C, 24, or D, 26? So keep in mind, quarter turn metric is not the same as half turn metric.
Yeah, so
Okay. Tricky.
it's 20 and half turn metric, right?
Yeah, it's 20 and half turn metric. In quarter turn metric, wait, to be a bit sure, there's a Google page that I've seen, but that's quite a long back. I may be missed it. But we can't sit here and start deriving. It will take a lot of time. What's the logic? Half turn metric to quarter turn metric, it's just different computational effort. So when you open Cube Explorer, there's half turn metric, quarter turn metric, and you can't just simply like find a formula to interchange both of these.
So gets 22. I don't think it might.
Yeah, I'm sure about 24, but I would like to discuss it a bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're sure? Because what if
Yeah.
it's like 26 or something? Well, I was also thinking about 24, but
Yeah, because I had read it somewhere. It's 24, but I never like memorized it, because what I want to memorize is just the perfect number that is half turn metric. So yeah, that's it. But yeah, okay. Quarter turn metric maybe 24. Yeah, I am sure about it.
So should we use 50-50 or should we just go for it?
What do you think, Shivam? How confident are you?
No, I'm like I was just leaning towards 24, but I'm confident about. I'm confident it's not 20, but rest 3 I'm a little unsure. So what about you?
I think so. I'll go with 24, but why not maybe try and use a lifeline, I guess.
So we can
It's-
use 50-50, and there's a 1 in
Yeah.
3 chance that 24 will be the wrong answer, but it'll still remain. We have a
Yeah,
good
okay.
chance it'll
We'll use the lifeline.
Okay, fine. 50-50. Let's use that.
Okay, so you're going to use the 50-50?
Yeah.
Alright, computer, please take away 2 incorrect answers. Alright, so 2 answers
24
remain, which are
wasn't
20 and 26.
Oh my.
How are you guys feeling?
That.
Thank God. Like, but
Really?
Shivam, don't trust me, yeah? It's really...
Yeah. No, even I
Oh
was
my God.
thinking before. That's surprising. I was thinking that quarter turn metric might be like 24 or 22. 22.
Yeah, it's 24 seemed obvious because I had read it a couple of times. The world record was like reduced from 26 to 24 to 20 and so on. Only till 20. Yeah.
Seems a bit high, but so 20 is guaranteed that it's in half turn metric. So
Yeah.
26 is.
HTM is never equal to QTM. There will be always cases where the QTM will exceed. So
26. Let's go with that.
yeah, 26 is the answer.
Okay.
Alright,
26.
is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay, for $16,000. Great job, guys. 26 is correct.
Okay, so the lifeline saved us there.
You
Yeah.
guys have used your lifelines really intelligently so far. They have saved you twice, and that's really awesome. You knew to use them, and that's great. So good for
Yeah.
you guys. So now we're going for the most important question so far, the $32,000 question. So if you get this right, you can't leave with anything less than $32,000, and if you get it wrong, you fall all the way back down to 1,000. So it's a really important question, and you do have one lifeline that maybe you'll want to use if need be. So are you guys ready to go for $32,000?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's play. In what year did Eric Ackersteig get the world's first sub-1 2x2 single? Is it A, 2006, B, 2008, C, 2010, or D, 2011?
So Shivam, this is an easy Google searchable answer. So phone a friend is an option, but we'll try and work it out.
Do you remember? Because I saw the history page, but I didn't pay attention to the sub one. So
Yeah. Obviously, Eric Ackersteig is always 3x3, so we'll never go towards 2x2 and check his record. But yeah, 2010 and 11, he was very less. Like he wasn't competing as seriously. I guess most of his prime was during 2006 to 8. So the options are 2006 and 8, which will be there. And just to see. Was there anyone who even had sub-1 single in 2006? And I don't think there was. Like, Rohesler was the first person to get sub-1 in 2x2, and that was in 2007. I'm not sure. Sub-1 single, 0.98. That was a remarkable thing. I think so. Yeah.
Eric Ackersteig was the first.
Yeah. I'm saying in the world, has anyone got sub-2? And during 2006, I don't think anyone had it.
Okay.
So like. And Rohesler was the first to get it. I'm sure about that.
I should clarify, the question is saying that Eric was the first to get the first sub-2 single. So it was actually Eric who got
Yeah.
first one.
It was
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
So 2008 is the thing I'm thinking, but I don't think it's. We should use lifeline, right? Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe we can try and use the left.
But this is the question in which we have to get it to get the milestone. So yeah, I think we'll use the phone a friend lifeline.
All right.
We'll call
Yeah, sounds good. So you're going to use your phone a friend. Who would you like to call?
Kunal Oak.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see if we can get Kunal Oak on the line here. Kunal, are you there?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Kunal.
Okay.
All right, so your friends Shivam and Abhijeet are going for the $32,000 question right here, and they need your help. So in a moment, I'm going to pass you over to them, and they're going to read the question to you and discuss it. And hopefully you'll be able to help them out. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Guys, good luck. Take it away.
So in which year did Eric Ackersteig first sub-1 2x2 single? Which year?
Which year did?
Did Eric Ackersteig
Eric Ackersteig.
first sub-1 2x2 single? Just look at WC 605. Eric Ackersteig sub-1 2x2 single. Which year?
2008.
2008? Yeah.
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 Oh, confirm. Okay, thanks. Yeah. So 2008, what we were thinking, looks like
That's
it's
correct.
time.
But yeah, I also misremembered thinking Rohit was the first. And
Yeah, so I think it's good we went with the safe lifeline because
yeah,
at least it's good to get 32,000. So yeah, let's go with 2000.
2008.
All right, Kunal really helped you out there. He seemed to be able to find it with just a few
Yeah.
seconds remaining. So
Just in time, yeah.
so is 2008 going to be your final answer for this milestone question of $32,000?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. For $32,000, we'll find out if that's right when we come back. And we're back with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Cubing Edition. So, when we left off, Shivam and Abhijeet were going for $32,000. They used their phone a friends, asked their friends Kunal for help with this question: in what year did Eric Ockersdijk get the world's first official sub-1 2x2 single? He said 2008, and they have locked in with 2008 as their final answer. So let's see if that's correct. For $32,000, 2008 is correct. Nicely done, guys. Very well done.
Thank you.
All right, so let's look at this. You've won $32,000 now, and you're going to be going for $64,000. You don't have any lifelines remaining, but you used them really well, and you got to this point safely. So you can't leave with anything less than what you've won now. So with that being said, are you ready to go to double your money for $64,000?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, let's play. Which of the following cubers has the oldest WCA ID? Is it A, Guy Roux, B, Enrique Bus-Agard, C, Mats Valk, or D, Matthias Kuti?
So Abhijeet uses Roux as his main method, I think.
Yeah. I am not sure, but just Rose WCID. But what I can say is everything is after 2003. So and I'm sure all these 4 people have competed within the first few years after 2003.
So
They are veterans.
So Matt Falk and Matthias Kuti is definitely not the answer.
I don't know. Maxwell is an old timer. He has been competing way before.
No, it's 1982. So I think Gillis Roux participated in 1982. Did he?
No. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
And
There was Petrus. Last Petrus was there. The Petrus method guy. But Roux guy wasn't there. He started developing only in 1990s, I think. The method.
and Henrik also didn't participate in 82.
No. He's barely he's 30 years old, I think. Or
Okay.
something. Yeah.
So
Okay, so let's think. Matthias Kutis was there in the first Canadian World Championship.
well, I don't think he was there.
He was there in 2005 for sure, I think. And
Yeah,
what about the Drom Bornberg was there, who was taking the PLD things. So Matthias Kutis is coming a bit later. We can roll it out. Max was 2009 for sure.
Oh, okay, later.
Yeah, 2009 for sure. A bit earlier, okay, 1 or 2 years, maybe
I don't think so
2008.
because he's young. So
Yeah, Maxwell is I guess 24, 25. So, but he started competing very early. That's also there.
So let's think about Henrik and Gillis.
Yeah. Okay, Roux. Kills Roux. Okay, I remember seeing one of his oldest video on YouTube. It was a comp. 2008 or 9. That's the thing. But yeah, Hendrik is something I am quite confident about because he held the feet world record 2010, and at that time I think so I checked his profile and he had been competing for long, but I don't know the year exactly when he was competing.
So Henrik is the board member also, right now.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Because I was thinking Roux might be sound like an older name because he made a method then. But do you think Henrik might be it?
Hendrik or Matthias also. We haven't rolled him out completely. Because he was there in the PLD scene since 2005, I think. And he was banned also later on. That's for sure. He was banned in 2008. No? We discussed in the prep today one something. So yeah. Yeah, it's tough, man. What do you say?
Uh,
It's tough to know unless you have it memorized. I will go with Matthias Kutis, I think.
I was thinking Rue, but
The thing is, Rue didn't compete that much in the early years. He didn't travel to all these world championships.
yes, I think yeah, actually Matthias might be it because he held some records also, right? Yeah, in like
Yeah, the BLT records, and he got banned in 2008 or similar year.
so if he got banned so early, then he must have competed even more early.
Yeah, he must have competed. I'm not sure if I was there in 2003 because Drom won it, but he was there surely in 2005. Uh, so yeah, Henrik Agard. Let's roll him out a bit.
Yeah.
Was it there? Henrik Agard, I think so. Is 2008.
Hmm.
I think so. Yeah, I think.
So
Yeah. So Matthias Kutis is the answer.
And
Shivam, are you sure?
what about Rue?
Yeah, Roo. Let's say he wasn't there for initial few years.
Okay, so if you are sure, then we can go because this is a free question. We won't lose anything if we get this wrong. So
Okay.
true.
Matthias Kutis is the answer. Yeah.
okay, let's go with that, Matthias.
All right. Matthias Kuti, is that your final answer for $64,000?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. For $64,000. I'm sorry, it was Rue.
Oh, it was Rue.
It was Rue. You guys were close though. You
Okay.
guys were close. You were
Yeah.
going through them. You were going through them all. Yeah. All right.
No
Well,
worries.
nice job, guys. You will be leaving today with your grand prize of $32,000. So very well done. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you everybody for tuning in to this episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Cubing Edition. Shivam and Abhijeet will be leaving with $32,000. So congratulations to you guys for that. Anyway, that's about it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to tune in to the next episode in just 2 weeks. Anyway, I'll see you guys all next time. Thank you so much for watching.